My name is Aurelio Lorico. I am a professor of pathology at Touro University, Nevada, and interim director of research and chief research officer there. So it began in Italy, at my high school, in my fourth year of high school, where for the first time I was listening to the professors talking about cells. And it was a new concept for me, probably a little late, but I guess back there it was not so uncommon. And I don't think the professor was particularly gifted, and I don't think the textbook was great, but the idea that there was a cell that would become cancerous started making me think that that's what I wanted to do. So at that point I figured out, what shall I do to study cancer cells? And then I was, at that point I wanted to do philosophy or physics, but then I said, no, I have to do this, and what shall I do? Shall I study biology? Shall I go to medicine? So I thought I would go to medicine and work in a lab and study cells and understand how they become cancerous and how to cure them. And 40 years later, still there. My favorite thing of being a scientist is to be able to discuss and refuse dogmas, and being able to have an idea and test it in the lab, and not to give anything for granted, but try to understand if what is in common knowledge is true, or if we have to rethink a whole area of biology or of medicine. I have discovered a novel transport, a novel nuclear transport that allows extracellular vesicles that allow cells to communicate, to go into the nucleus and discharge their molecules, and also allows many viruses to go into the nucleus. And having discovered this nuclear transport, it's like a complete, a new door has opened, and we don't know where this will go. So right now I'm realizing that this nuclear transport is very important for the development of metastasis, of cancer metastasis. It's very important for the infection of some viruses, including the AIDS virus, and is important in potentially many other diseases. So having discovered this transport that allows communication inside the nucleus, which is really the brain of the cell, having discovered that, we thought that we could block this process, and blocking this process we could cure some diseases. So right now we have discovered the nuclear transport, we have synthesized inhibitors, and we have tested these inhibitors with relative success right now in both cancer metastasis, in viral diseases, and possibly in others. So if I had superpowers and I could change something in the scientific community, I would shift the focus from competition to collaboration. So that's what I've tried to do certainly in the last 10 years, to assemble a group of collaborators that are motivated by a common passion for science and a desire to improve health, and do not think too much about position in the scientific publications, or career, or funding, or competition for grants. I think that would be a way better world if we could achieve that and work collaboratively at all levels. So right now, my curiosity is to understand how the new finding of a nuclear transport can lead us. So to me, it's like a window has been opened I haven't opened this window, has been my team, has been a series of circumstances, has been faith, has been the fate, has been God, I don't know, but there is a window that has opened, and this window is the possibility of looking at what happens inside the nucleus in many diseases. And so we can have a new look at pathogenesis of some diseases and at possible therapy of some diseases, using new targets for cancer, for viral diseases. And we don't know if these transport will come out to be essential for neurodegenerative diseases or other states. And my curiosity is to understand biologically what's happening, pharmacologically how this new biological pathway can be targeted, and how this can translate into an improvement in human health, especially for the most severe diseases like cancer, viral diseases, neurodegenerative diseases, and so on.